Well, you know what's really funny? So just as a little backstory, this Aaron Carter celebrity boxing thing. You and I, and everyone knows we're from Philly, and it just so happens that being in radio, being from Philly, we have come across this guy, this Damon Feldman guy, who, for people listening who don't know who he is, he's like this guy who organizes celebrity boxing fights. I think it was you who saw on his Facebook, because we're both friends with him, his personal Facebook. And I believe you said something to the effect of he signed a deal with Aaron Carter. And my heart palpitated a bit because I said, could this be our invite? Could this be our way back to the beloved Carterverse?
Right, because we said, you know what, we have a direct in. We could, they're going to be, he's going to be fighting in Atlantic City. We have a direct in, a direct walk up, a direct line right to Aaron. If we won it today, we could speak. I think they're fighting in June?
June 12th.
Be there
at the CHOO Casino.
We could be sitting backstage if we wanted, sitting and talking with Aaron and asking him anything that we wanted.
We could call Damon Feldman right now and say we would absolutely love to speak with him. And I don't know how we're going to handle this because we may have a job, we may not, who knows. But I just feel like this is such an integral decision and an integral part in the unemployment choo-choo. And then I believe it was, Jeff, 3 weeks later or something, you also, again, said, oh, look, he signed this Lamar Odom guy, the guy who used to be married to Khloe Kardashian. And you said, I think he's going to fight Aaron. And I said, no way. He's not going to fight.
It would be a bloodbath.
It would be a total ass-whooping. And you were adamant about it. You did. I'll give you credit for that. You saw the Carterverse for what it was. And I'll tell you what, I was plumb stunned.
Well, you got to understand, Lamar Odom is 6'10", okay? He was a basketball player. He's 6'10". He's tall. He's built big, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a 7'4" wingspan. 7'4" wingspan.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So Aaron Carter, what do they say he is? 6 foot, 6'1".
I don't care what they say. He's like 5'10".
Okay. So, standing at 6 foot, I don't believe that, okay?
No,
and
he's not.
What could he be weighing? Come on, 100 and what?
I think he's 135 pounds, 145 pounds, something like
150 pounds soaking wet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Dude, one shot from this guy. I mean, are they going into this and looking for a first-round PKO on this? Or is Aaron... See, Aaron believes that he can attack the body.
Aaron thinks... Well, here's the thing. He thinks he's going to win.
Right.
And we will, if we can, get there. If we don't have a job, I will try to figure out a way to get us there, which really wouldn't be that hard. All we'd have to do is call him. But I looked up the rules of celebrity boxing. The rules of celebrity boxing are you can only have 3 90-second rounds. Okay, so it's going to be quick. It will be quick. But the goal is to last the 3 90-second rounds. Now, Aaron Carter, in theory, would be getting his ass handed to him by this guy. But if you have watched, and I'm sure, many of you haven't, but some of you who still listen from the Carterverse, you've seen this. He is pumped. And I think he thinks he has a shot, Jeff. And I think that's where I've waited for many months to have us back in because I feel naked without it. It just sucked me back in. I mean, all of my friends, I miss like a newbie and the Orange Gang and the Skittles and the LMG and Crazy Crystal. I just, to be able to have an excuse to be bullied by them again is just something I'm looking forward to.
Well, I think the only reason that you'll be bullied, and we're going to be here at this on June 12th.
CHOO Casino, Atlantic City.
They would bully you is because they are going to be jealous knowing that we're there and we're going to be there and we know the man that is setting this entire thing up and signing them, and we're going to be backstage and we're going to be talking to him and asking him the questions, and they can't even get close to him.
and all they desire is just to be close to AC.
Right. And we'll be able to ask them whatever we want. And you know what? And then after that, after the boxing is finished, then we're going to hit the town of Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah.
And we're really going to have a good time.
And here's the thing. I got some connects in Philly. So, Aaron, and because I know you at least used to listen to these, I got some peeps in the Philadelphia, so we'll have a good time.
So everybody that is in the Carterverse that, you know, put us through all the craziness and the hell and said things and made jokes about us and said that, you know, radio is dying and, you know, we don't have a career and all kinds of things like that. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, the thing that you crave the most is the thing that we're going to have.
And by the way, not only are we going to have, but with zero effort, with zero trying, with one phone call, Facebook message, and a 45-minute drive.
Yep, we're going to be a drive down the Atlantic City Expressway. The tolls have gone up on it, though, by the way. I know.
55's a real bitch.
Yeah, yep.
But the thing is that, you know, and again, we'll have to solicit and you know, ask, you know, kind of throw it out there again, you know, just dip our foot back in the pool. But here's the thing. Damon's going to want us to talk about celebrity boxing. And so we're going to have to get that out of the way.
Sure.
But I do think we need to get to him and we need to ask Carterverse specific stuff. And I wonder if he would recognize us, not from the radio stuff, not from, you know, our the previous show or anything, but I wonder if he'll put two and two together that, you know, I am not only the AMP radio guy, but I am also Carterverse Rizzo. Do you think he would do that?
I think you know, he's burned some brain cells, but I think that he could put two and two together. And, you know, and this is good for the Carterverse that all they do is just sit around and speculate about him. Right?
Right.
They don't have to do that anymore. They can ask the questions, and the people that they hate on the most are going to be the ones asking and getting the answers for them.
Should we do a Barbara Walters style thing where we have like the in real time questions and or, you know, things that we can, you know, ask him directly? Because I think a lot of people want us to ask about Melanie, you know, because from what I understand, I believe that they are back together and she's having a baby. We've missed a lot. I mean, there's, you know, I think that there's still this group that is out to get him in jail. Like, there's a lot happening here, Captain.
Well, look, we've been out of the pool for a while, and it's time to dive in. And, you know, we got to throw on our board shorts. And, look, we could Facebook Live it. There's a lot of different avenues that we could take. Instagram Live, Snapchat, whatever you want to do. We can get in and do it that way. So people can join it socially as well.
I'll say this. I do think we have to start the interview off. A, we have to get the celebrity boxing crap out of the way. B, to make Aaron comfortable, we need to start with an apology. And I'll tell you what we got to apologize for. We always were little giggle boxes, and we always were like, no one likes Aaron. Let me tell you something. The Aaron Carter-Lamar Odom fight has garnered much media attention. I'm surprised. I'll be honest with you.
Well, you need to not come across as, what did somebody accuse you of, wanting to split his cheeks.
Yes,
okay?
yeah, split his cheeks. I forgot about that. You're right, cheek splitter.
Right.
You're right.
You've been accused of wanting to split his cheeks. So I don't think we want to come on too strong. I think he's somebody we have to ease things into. You know, but mind you, he's going to be focused at the time.
But okay, so do we do like a pre-fight interview or a post? Because if he loses, is he going to be in the same mood?
He could be dead. But, you know, unconscious, you never know. So I think the goal is, I think we do it earlier in the day if we can. Like, you know, when he arrives, he does a little media, and, you know, he'll probably be there a day or two before. So maybe we can catch up with him then.
This has been so surprising, Jeff, because the promoter of celebrity boxing, Damon, has been on Howard Stern like 4 times. It's been on Wendy Williams. Lamar Odom was on Wendy Williams. Aaron was on like TMZ. They even talked about it on CBS and Good Morning America. So my thought is, why the Aaron popularity? Or is it a Lamar Odom popularity? Why do you think this has got the whole world buzzing like a bee?
Well, you know, Aaron Carter, he's still stayed in the news a little bit. But Lamar Odom, for sure, anything that involves the Kardashians, because he dated her, you're right there. And you know what? It's so abstruse and unexpected. And I think people like it. And Wendy Williams loves her some Lamar Odom. And he's going to get in there. And he's a big, big man. And you will see the size difference. Have you ever met somebody 6'10"?
I've seen somebody 6'10", but I have not actually met somebody 6'10", no. But
6'10", 250 pounds is a big fella.
So you think that this hype is not Carter-related. It's Odom-related.
Well, I think as you lead up to the fight now.
Which, by the way, is June 12th, 7:15 at the Showboat in Atlantic City. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Carter, you're going to hear him, pipe and talk a little bit more. But he believes that because of his time street fighting and fighting all the time, that it's prepping and preparing him to box Lamar Odom, who in himself has had a lot of health issues and things and OD'd and all kinds of stuff. So we don't know what shape he's going to be in, right? But he could be winded.
That he could be winded, but here's the thing. I do believe that he believes that he's going to win. I believe that he thinks he's going to win, but I have to tell you, there's something more to this, and I don't know what it is. What I was told is that the promoter, Damon, expects there to be 1 million pay-per-view buys for this fight at $20 per view. So think about that. That's $20 million in pay-per-views, plus whatever he's paying them up front, plus the people to get in and all that crazy shit. So he's expecting this to be like a $25 million fight, dude. Aaron Carter.
Look, so you got to think to yourself. You have Wendy Williams, you got Stern. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody's going to.
Wendy's going to be there. Wendy's going to be there, and she's going to be one of the ring announcers.
So I bet you that it's over 1 million, and people do it.
You think? Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? And you guess who else is going to be there? We are.
You are goddamn right. And wouldn't it be something if we revived our career thanks to our exclusive VIP access and relationship with not only Aaron Carter, but with Damon Feldman? And if
look, and at the end of the day, all the stuff that went on with the Carterverse, we would win. This would be the win.
And you know what? I still to this day refuse to say his name, but that little prick who does nothing but do his stupid YouTube show, and remember, they just always ran their fat fucking mouths about me. Mm-hmm. And it will literally eat them up inside because all they want. And by the way, how many Carterverse people you think are going to go to this? You think
zero?
I agree.
The kings of the Carterverse,
us.
Yep.
That's right. Bow down, motherfuckers. That's right. We're coming. We're back. It's the unemployment choo-choo. Unemployment choo-choo. Unemployment choo-choo.